Hey guys, good afternoon everybody. Welcome back to United Red Devils 20 on TikTok. Hope you're all having a fantastic week. Hope you're having a good day, and I hope you're having an amazing Thursday afternoon as well. We are back today with EA Sports F1 25 with our Nico Hulkenberg driver career season 1 with Kick Sauber. We have got the Hungarian Grand Prix up first for you today on this Thursday afternoon. And we have also got, I think we've got the Dutch Grand Prix, and I think we've also got the Italian Grand Prix at Monza for you today as well. This is Season 1 with Kick Sauber. We are currently leading the Drivers' Championship. We are currently in pole position to win the Drivers' Championship. And we are closing in on the gap to McLaren inside the Constructors' Championship as well. I am trying something a little bit new with my TikTok today. If everybody prefers the way I've got my screen laid out and everybody prefers it the way I've got it set up, then please let me know in the live chat. Please let me know if you prefer this setup, and if it makes a difference, please tell me. If you prefer the old way, the way the old streams were set up, then obviously please let me know. That would be very, very much appreciated. If you prefer the way it was set up like this, then just tell me, because obviously I want to get the best view and camera angles for everybody. But if everyone prefers it like that, then obviously please let me know, because that would be very, very much appreciated. We are just trying something a little bit new with my TikTok live streams today. So smash the like button. And please give me a follow on TikTok if you're new. It would be very, very much appreciated. So, like I said, we have got 3 races in store for you today. We've got the Hungarian Grand Prix at the Hungaroring. We've got the Dutch Grand Prix at Zandvoort. And we've got the Italian Grand Prix at Monza. So we've got 3 Grand Prix hopefully in store for you today on this Thursday afternoon. We currently lead the Drivers' Championship on 184 points. So we've got currently a 59-point gap to Lando Norris, and we've currently got a 102-point gap to Oscar Piastri, who is currently 3rd for McLaren. As for the constructors, McLaren are leading the way. We are currently 33 points off McLaren in the Constructors' Championship. So hopefully we will start to be able to close the gap to McLaren. That is what I'm going to try and do today, is try and close down this gap to McLaren and the Constructors. But the only way we will be able to do that is if Gabriel Bortoleto starts scoring points. So hopefully we will be able to do that. So that is the aim for today's live stream, is to try and close this gap on the Constructors' Championship, and also try and somehow close in on the Drivers' Championship as well. We're on the verge of winning both, but we still need to edge the gap a little bit more, in my opinion. And it is due to rain in the race, by the way. I don't know if it's due to rain at the start. I don't know if it's due to rain at the end. I have got absolutely no idea. All I can say is, yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. At least you're doing something better than remembering last night's result. Yeah, last night's result was an absolute disgrace. There's no getting away from it. There's no hiding from it. We were absolutely shambolic yesterday. That was an absolute shit show from Manchester United. We can't get away with it. The performances aren't great. The performances are very, very shit. And there's no excuses, really. There is no excuses. So all I can say is Manchester United have got a rebuild on their hands, and they're going to have to do it pretty quickly, because otherwise the season is just going to cave in. The season will just cave in, unfortunately. And I think it's already close to happening anyway. I think Ruben Amorim will walk, or he will get sacked. Told you the mighty Mariners would win. Yeah, Dylan, you were absolutely right. I'm a City fan. I completely respect that. Everybody is welcome on my TikTok community. We respect everybody, no matter what football team or what football club you support. Everybody is welcome on here. Now, I just want to get everyone's opinions before I start. Do you prefer this new layout, or do you prefer the old layout? Please let me know in the live chat. Do you prefer this layout, or do you prefer the old one? Please let me know. If you prefer this layout, then please just tell me, because obviously, a massive shout out to Charlie in the live chat, who's one of our managing moderators. Hello, Charlie. Hope you're doing good, buddy. If you prefer this new layout, then please let me know. If you prefer the old one, then we can go back to it. Do you feel like I need to make the F1 screen a little bit bigger? Or do you think the F1 screen is approximately the right size? Please let me know in the live chat, and obviously we can change it. If you feel like the F1 screen should be a little bit bigger, we can do that. But if you feel like that's in perfect shape, then obviously please let me know. Like, we'll give it a test run and let's see how we go. Let's see how we go, because that is the most important thing, is that we enjoy today's live stream and try and close in on the Drivers' Championship, and hopefully we'll be able to start closing the gaps in McLaren and the Constructors as well. So yeah, hope you're having a good day, by the way. Massive shout out to everybody. And yeah, let's try and enjoy something instead of thinking about last night's pathetic result against Grimsby, because that was an absolute shit show yesterday. That was an absolute fucking shit show. I'm embarrassed, I'm disgusted, and I think the season, to be fair, is already over before it's even begun. 3 games in and the season is already in tatters. Manchester United are in a fucking crisis. And usually what's going to happen, man, can I join live and talk United? Obviously you're on the live now, and we can talk during the live stream if you want to.
Budapest
you are welcome to talk on here. Obviously, when we're playing our games, I don't really get anyone live to join in the chat, but I'm more than happy for you to join in and talk on the live, as in talk in the live chat if you want to. If you find that a lot easier. I just want to get everybody's opinion. Is the F1 screen big, or do you need the F1 screen gaming screen bigger? Is that screen clear enough for you lot to see, or does it need to be bigger? Like, please do feel free to let me know. If you feel like this screen is not great, then please just tell me, because we can change it. We can change the screen. But if you're happy with this new layout, then obviously please smash that like button, please give me a follow, it'd really much appreciated. I am just trying to change this up a little bit. I'm trying to change the format of the way we line up on F1 and on my games now. But if you feel like that's pretty good, then obviously I'm happy to carry on. If not, we can go back to the old format if we want to. And I think we are starting at the back of the grid, because we are changing components on the car. So we are going to have to take a grid penalty. I don't even know where I am. Like, where? Grimsby is a port town in Lincolnshire. It was once home to the largest fishing fleet in Europe. Yeah, Oliver Packman is absolutely right. And obviously, fair play to Grimsby last night. Fair play to Grimsby. They deserved the win, they deserved the result, and Man United got exactly what was coming to them. And I said it would happen. I said it would happen. Man United would end up bottling yesterday, and that is exactly what Manchester United did. Man United are a bottle job football club. It's embarrassing. Losing to a fourth tier team for the first time in our history is an absolute shit show. Like, it really is really shit. I am massively embarrassed. Like, I didn't expect to lose that game yesterday, but we did deserve to lose. Like, there's no getting away from it. We deserve to lose. 60 million spent on a striker to take the 10th penalty. I know. Don't get me started on that. Like, that is an absolute shit show for tactics wise. That is an absolute bloody shit show. And I don't know why everybody is getting really aggressive on the grid. Why is everybody getting really fucking aggressive? Like, it's only race 1. Well, I'm sorry. Like, everybody's getting really fucking aggressive. Like, what is that on the outside? Like, what is that on the outside of the track? That's an absolute shit show. 60 million on the striker takes the 10th penalty. Yeah, well, that is down to Ruben Amorim for putting bloody Sesko in that position in the first place. I can't believe he was made to take the 10th penalty. That was an absolute bloody shit show. I don't know what that is about, but I'm not surprised by it. Like, I love how people are blaming Sesko, by the way. Like, I love how people are blaming Sesko. It's not even Sesko's fault that we're out. If you want to blame anyone, blame the whole team and blame the fucking formation. And you've got to blame Ruben Amorim for his tactics as well. The tactics are abysmal. Like, to play a 3-4-3, but to play 5 players out of position last night and on Sunday, it's an absolute fucking shit show. Like, I don't know why Ruben Amorim keeps on doing it. Like, if he's not going to change the team and he's not going to change the setup, then I'm sorry to say he will end up getting himself sacked, or he will just resign. Like, but what is no surprise, if you go and check on Twitter, Man United are now back in talks to go and get this goalkeeper, and Man United are now advancing on Anthony's exit. I mean, what did I say last night? What did I say last night? It would not be a big surprise if Manchester United now end up going spending a shitload of money just to paper the cracks from last night. I told you it would happen. Manchester United are trying to paper over the cracks and trying to say everything's fine, we don't need to panic, we'll go and get you players and then we'll get you all back on side. And I called it. I called it yesterday night. To get over last night's result, they're going to go and spend a shitload of money to get all the fans back on side, and that is exactly what they're fucking doing. It is an absolute shit show. Like, it really, really is a shit show. Like, I'm sorry to say, I saw this coming a mile off, but the problem is it's too little too late. Like, the new goalkeeper should have been in for the Grimsby game. The new midfielder should have been in for the Grimsby game. And yet, we are now back in talks to go and get this goalkeeper and try and get a midfielder in, just to try and turn this fucking shit around. I'm sorry to say, 3 games in, the season's over. Hello Bailey, you're right mate, how you doing buddy? Is everybody happy with the new layout, by the way? Like, is everybody happy with the new layout? Like, I just want to get everyone's view and opinion on it. Is everybody happy with the new layout? Like, if you're not, we can go back to the old screen, we can go back to the portrait screen. Like, we have decided to go on landscape today. Is everybody happy with the way we've set up? Is it clear? Is it visible? Like, is it clear to the eye? Like, is everybody happy? Is everybody happy the way the screen looks? Do you think my camera's an okay size? Do you think the F1 screen's an okay size? Because like I said, if it's not, we can easily go back and change it. Like, is everybody happy that the setup is now in landscape formation? I just wanted to try something a little bit different. Obviously there is a little bit of a gap at the bottom, and I'm going to try and fill that quite quickly. There's a little bit of a gap at the bottom below the gaming capture, so I might try and change that and put something there to make it a little bit more full on the camera. But if everybody's happy with that, then obviously please let me know. That would be very much appreciated. Obviously, like I said, we can go back to the old setup, we can go back to landscape if we need to. But I just wanted to try something a little bit different, and I want to get people's views and opinions on it. Like, is the camera in the right space for all of you? Is the gaming capture in the right place? Do you think the gaming capture is a little bit too small, or do you think that's a fair enough size? Like, is everybody happy with that? Because obviously if it's not, I will change it. I just wanted to try something a little bit new to my TikTok today. So yeah, just please feel free to let me know. Like, I'm here to take on advice, I'm here to take some tips, I'm here to take on whatever I can do to improve the live streams. I just want to get everybody's views on it. Like, are you happy the way the game capture is? Are you happy the way the camera is? Are you happy for where the followers bar is as well? Because if you're not, like I said, we can change it. But I feel like it's in the right place, it's in the right spot. And I actually prefer it like this. Like, I do prefer this set up the way it is right now. But if it's not right, then I will change it. Like, I can change it if you guys need me to. And obviously we're at the Hungarian Grand Prix, we're on lap 4 of 35. The top 5 is Lewis Hamilton, Lando Norris, Nico Hulkenberg. The circuit's definitely looking better than it was a few minutes ago. If we could just move a bit more of that standing water, we might be able to go on to the intermediates. We are 5.6 seconds off Lando Norris. But obviously in the rain it is very, very difficult to race. So I'm going to try and do my best to get a good result here. I would probably take P4 now if I had to, because obviously I am leading the championship, but I don't think P4 is that great, if I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't think P4 is actually that great, but I'm just going to try and get a positive result as much as possible. But as you can tell, like, the rain is starting to ease off a little bit. Like, I think we probably will jump onto intermediate tyres sooner rather than later. because I think the track is starting to slowly but surely dry out, and you can see by the wet compound tyre.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.0 seconds.
And obviously I don't want my race getting affected long, because obviously we won't be able to get a decent enough result. I think it's wet enough to go onto intermediate tyres. I don't think the wet compound tyre we're making that much progress. I feel like we are kind of just stuck. But let's see how we go. Let's
tyre
see
condition
how we go.
still looking good.
Like, can everybody give me their feedback? Is everybody happy the way it's set up? Like, is everybody happy the way I've got everything set up? Because if you're not, we can easily go back to the landscape setting. Leading the championship in the Sauber is the most unrealistic thing. Yeah, I respect your view, I respect your opinion, and that is what it's about. Like, I'm just trying to enjoy the game and have a little bit of fun, to be honest. So, like, I respect what you're saying, like, but I've kind of come here to challenge myself to see what I can do with Hulkenberg. So, I respect what you're saying, though. Like, it is about view, it is about opinion. And I respect what you're saying. Like, leading the championship in Sauber probably is very, very, very unrealistic. But I don't race on I race on a lower difficulty than most people. Some people I see race on 110 AI.
Okay,
80
gap
and
to
90,
the car ahead.
but I've tried it on 65, 70,
seconds.
75 and 80. And I just find the game massively, massively unplayable. So I'm just going to stick with what it is. I want to get everybody's opinions, really. Like, is everybody happy with the setup? Like, is everybody happy with the size of the game capture? Because obviously that's how you add into TikTok
Russell
live stream,
behind.
the game capture.
It is
That's how you
critical
add
for
it
our
all in.
race that we keep them behind,
I just want to get people's feedback. Like, do you feel like the game capture needs to be increased? Do you feel like the game capture size could be better? Or are you lot happy the way it is? Because obviously this is quite new to me still, and we've been used to playing our games on portrait, but I've tried it for landscape today to see how I get on, because I know a lot of people are using landscape as the F1 main game setup on their live streams, and I just want to get some feedback if you prefer this on landscape or do you prefer it on portrait. Because portrait, I'm guessing you can see a little bit more of the game, which I'm happy with. I think that's the main important thing, that there's a lot more there to see on the screen. And obviously my camera isn't covering up. My camera's not covering up my lap times anymore, and nor is my follower bar. So I've got
the track is clear,
separate.
green flag.
Pierre Gasly is out of the session for Alpine.
Okay, don't worry about that target for now. We can work on a new objective later. Okay, so that's a red flag, no overtaking, and let's get back into the pits,
I mean,
please.
Pierre Gasly lasted, what, 6-7 laps?
Alright, if we play this right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race.
Right, I think I'm going to stick with the strategy the team has given me. We're going to go on the intermediate tyres.
Again.
Right, so we've lost a few laps under the red flag, and that was for Pierre Gasly's incident. So
Remember
we
to
are
play
now
around
on
with
lap
the RS
9 of
modes in your
35,
MFD
so we've
if you
got
need
about
to.
26 laps to go. And we are currently now up to P2 with Hulkenberg. So we've started the restart really well. Like, all we need to now do is get past Piastri. And we are outscoring Lando Norris and we are outscoring Max Verstappen. If we can outscore Piastri, then our championship is looking quite good.
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a little while longer.
I want to get everybody's feedback. Are they happy with the setup? Is everybody happy with the new portrait setup for F1? Is everybody happy with that setup? Because if you are, that would be a major bonus.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
The only problem is I've got Lewis Hamilton all over the back of me now. That's the only problem. I've got Lewis Hamilton all over the back of me.
Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out your tyres.
You can tell this track is now starting to dry out. We're not going to be on these intermediate tyres long. You can tell by the grip on track that the grip is really starting to go. Like even Piastri in front is really starting to struggle. I seem to have more grip as well. I've noticed that McLaren at the back is really starting to move out on it itself. See there again there, that McLaren really moved there, and the back end of that McLaren is really not comfortable. Piastri struggling for grip. And I have just set the fastest lap of the race as well. So it clearly shows that I've got a lot more grip to play with than Piastri's got. Two seconds, everybody. I'm just going to get rid of this bloody desktop setting. Just going to increase it a little bit. So I'm just going to do very quickly. I'm just pausing the live stream very quickly. I am just going to try and get an image to show what we're playing. I'm going to try and get a really nice thumbnail to add onto the live stream for you, because obviously I want to give you something to show what we're actually playing. F122. We're not playing F122. Yeah, 12-11 on penalties. Yeah, 12-11 on penalties, Ryan. Yeah, I know, mate. Don't worry about it. I know, mate. Don't worry. It's all good. I know we're shit. Honestly, I know how crap we actually are. Like, it's really embarrassing, isn't it? Like, it's really shit, isn't it? We've just lost to a fucking League 2 team. It's fucking embarrassing. Could have predicted that. Well, you know, we're out. We've got to face facts. We're shit. And the problem is, everybody knows we're crap. That's the problem. Everybody knows that we are crap. That's the issue. Everybody knows that we're shit. That's the problem. Everybody knows that we are really crap now. That's the problem. Everybody knows that we're basically shit. It's only Grimsby, don't worry, they're a good team. Yeah, it is only Grimsby after all, isn't it? It is only Grimsby, but at the end of the day, there isn't any excuse really to lose to a League 2 team. And it's the first time it's ever happened in our history. So, what goes wrong now, I don't know what.
Okay, Nico. Okay, Piastri just ahead.
But it's funny,
push hard.
Manchester United are now speeding up Anthony's exit, and now we're speeding up the negotiation for the Senny Lamens, the new goalkeeper. It's funny, after a bad result, United are trying to paper over the cracks. It's really, really embarrassing that a football club on the stature that we are meant to be is now trying to get away with bad results by just bringing in new players. And I'm not going to fall for it. Like, I ain't going to fall for it because I'm not completely stupid. Like, this new goalkeeper should have been in at the start of the season.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
A lot quicker as well. We shouldn't have walked away from the Belieber deal, but Manchester United did, which is really, really pathetic. Because I didn't want to walk away from the Belieber deal. I wanted Man United to go and get him out of Brighton. But Man United ultimately walked away, and they didn't even get given a price. They didn't get given a fee on the deal. They basically didn't get given fucking nothing. And it's really, really embarrassing to see
the car behind is dropping back.
And hello to everybody in the live chat, by the way. Hope you're all having a good day. Hope you're all having an amazing week. Obviously, I know last night was a little bit tough to take, but we've all got to try and stick together. We've all got to try and stick together as much as possible. Who is your favourite F1 track or favourite F1 course? I would say my favourite F1 track, I'd probably say it's not on the game anymore. I'm going to say Portimao, the Portuguese Grand Prix, is my favourite track. And obviously there is rumours of it being back for next season. So I would probably say Portimao's my favourite F1 track, because I absolutely love the Portuguese Grand Prix. And we had the Portuguese Grand Prix during the COVID time, so... And we play on 60 AI difficulty, Ryan. We play on 60 AI difficulty, mate. If you are new to my TikTok, please give me a follow. Smash that like button as well, would really, really appreciate it. And thank you for tuning in and giving up your time on this Thursday afternoon to watch these live streams. I know it's not always possible to tune in every day, but I do really, really appreciate your lot's time that you show me on here. It really, really goes a long way. It means a lot to me, and I appreciate everybody's support last night. Last night's result was extremely hard to take. Who's my favourite F1 driver? I'd probably say I've got a few favourite F1 drivers. I would say Oscar Piastri, Lando Norris, Lewis Hamilton. I would say Kimi Antonelli. I would say Max Verstappen to an extent, but I'd probably say Sergio Perez is still one of my favourite F1 drivers as well, knowing he's going to be back on the grid for next season. So, in your Dutch, I completely respect that, and welcome if you're new, by the way. We've got the Dutch Grand Prix this weekend, haven't we? Hope everybody's looking forward for the F1 to be back on Sunday afternoon. Really looking forward to the race, and thank you for the follow, very much appreciated, welcome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the F1 at the weekend, and obviously I'm buzzing that Bottas and Perez are both going to be back on the grid for next season. Really, really buzzing. We're on season 1 with Kick Sauber, this is season 1 with Hulkenberg. I honestly think we need to revert the strategy. Yes, so season 1 with Hulkenberg. We're also doing a Lewis Hamilton career, and once the Lewis Hamilton one's complete, we're going to do a Max Verstappen driver career once the Hamilton one's finished off. So please tune in for that when you can, because we're aiming for Verstappen next after Hamilton. I think we need to revert this strategy.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Box this lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Yes, we're on season 1. I am going to box at the end of this lap. I'm going to go and get the medium compound tyres on, because clearly it's stopped raining. There's clearly enough grip for mediums, and I think we need to change the strategy, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. How does everybody find the portrait layout, by the way?
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now
How
enabled.
does everybody find the portrait layout? Are you happy the way everything's laid out? Are you happy where the camera is? Are you happy for where the game capture is? Like, is everybody happy with the size of the game capture? Is there plenty to see when you're watching the live stream? Is it clear enough to the naked eye? Like, is everybody happy the way I've got this set up today? Is what I want to put in the live chat. Is everybody happy the way I've set this live stream up today? Because normally I play on portrait, but I've decided to go with something a little bit different for today's stream. So is everybody happy the way this is laid out? Because if you lot are, this is the way I'm going to set up my live streams in the future. It looks good. Thank you, mate. Very much appreciated. Absolute legends in the live chat. If you're new to my TikTok, please give me a follow and smash that like button as well. Would really appreciate it. But DRS has been enabled, by the way.
Forget the targets
so
for
I
now.
am
We've got to focus on the pit
for the medium tyres now.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. You only have to stop once now, one stop left.
So we've managed to get out in 15th. Oh my god, I've gone really wide there. But I have got a lot more grip. I've got way more grip. All these on the intermediate tyres are really going to struggle now. All this lot are probably going to regret not pitting because...
We're both on a two-stop strategy, but they still have another stop to make. Get past if you can, but don't overdo it, because they'll be coming in soon.
Yeah, so I'm on a two-stop strategy, and we're due to pit on lap 25 to 31. So I need to kind of get past these lot pretty quickly. I don't think why this lot stayed out. DRS has been enabled and this lot has stayed out. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, I was going to try it around the outside of Lawrence Stroller and I thought, yeah, better
not. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Yeah, everybody's pitting.
Gabriel coming in for his stop now.
And we've managed to get out in front of Oscar Piastri. That was very, very important. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Very much appreciated. Welcome to the community. Right, so we've managed to do the undercut on Oscar Piastri, Max Verstappen, Hamilton, Antonelli, Russell, Norris. We've managed to get out in front of all of them.
The car behind you is just coming for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres.
So all we've got to do is now catch Alex Albon. Alex Albon is now leading the Hungarian Grand Prix. But that is only because Alex Albon has not pitted yet. That's the only reason he's leading the Grand Prix, is because he's not pitted yet. So, yeah. We should catch him pretty quickly. And as you can tell, we are catching him at a canter. Like, the gap was nearly 4 seconds, it's now 2.7 seconds. I think Alex Albon's going to pit. Like, I don't understand why he stayed out for so long. I think Albon should have pitted when he could have. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Very much appreciated. Welcome to my TikTok community. Absolute legends in the live chat. Welcome to all the new followers. Thank you for all the likes as well. It's very much appreciated. And actually, I'm enjoying this new setup. Like, I'm actually enjoying
Great
the new
work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
well. Really, really enjoyed what I've done with it. Hope it's a success. Hope it is a success. I hope it's perfect for all of you. And yeah, thank you for all tuning in and giving up your time on this Thursday afternoon. It's very much appreciated. Obviously, I know it's not always easy to tune in, week out, but I do appreciate all your support. It does go a long way. Like, my community wouldn't be anywhere near where it is today without all of you. And thank you for the follow, JJ. Very
Okay,
much
Nico.
appreciated.
Right, we've
Welcome.
got some clear track in
But
front
yeah,
of us, so
I
let's make
appreciate what
best
you will
use
do
of
for
it and
me.
make the next
Like,
lap a quick one. You got
obviously,
this.
TikTok isn't easy at times. It can be very stressful and very difficult, but I do appreciate your support. Like, it does go a long way. Like, I would be lost in a world of gaming if it wasn't for all of you, so I appreciate all the help you give me on my games, all the tips, all the advice and the support. It does go a long way, and it shows that you actually are very, very great people, and we are building such a great community. Like, it's very, very, it goes a long way. Honestly, you're absolute legends. And especially after last night, losing that Grimsby game was a bloody disaster. And obviously we deserve to be in the position that we're in, to be honest. We deserve to be where we are. And unfortunately for us, it's only going to get worse before it gets better. And it's going to take time, which I've heard for the last 13 fucking years.
Okay,
but
nice
work.
Really good job with that target, mate.
Very,
Gap
very
to your teammate behind.
We've got to stick together.
25.8 seconds.
Together. That's all we can do. Is to stick by one another and try and get through the mess that we are in, because we are in an absolute hole at the minute. That football club is on its knees again, because one avenue into Europe is now gone, and unfortunately we have only really got the FA Cup left to try and compete for. And to be honest with you, I'm not even comfortable we're going to win the FA Cup at this rate. The way it's going, I'm not surprised we're now trying to get players
no
into
issues
paper
with
over
tyre wear for
cracks.
now. Keep taking
really
care of
not
them.
surprised. Fabrizio Romano has said we're now back in talks with Antwerp to get this deal done for the men's, and we are now trying to push out Anthony out of the door. So, and it wouldn't surprise me we get a few new signings over the next few days, and players have been sold as well. It wouldn't really surprise me. And thank you for all the likes, JJ. Very much appreciated, mate. Absolute legend in the live chat. One of our newest members to our community, and welcome. But yeah, like, it's not surprising. I said Manchester United would do this. I said they would start papering over the cracks, and that they would go and buy players to get everybody back on side, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're going to bring in new players just to get you lot convinced that they're heading in the right direction. The problem is, if Ruben Amorim resigns and he buys these players, we are then going to be stuck with paperweights. So, yeah, it's not looking good, bruv, is it? Like, it's not looking good, but what can you do? Like, what can you do? Can't really do a lot. Like, Verstappen has now just claimed P2. He's got past Oscar Piastri. We play on 60 AI difficulty, which is the level I feel most comfortable on. That feels like I'm watching Silverstone with a kick in it, top 3. I know. Hulkenberg in Silverstone was bloody immense, wasn't he? Like, Hulkenberg in that Sauber at Silverstone was quality. I felt really, really happy for him. Like, for me, he's one of the most underrated drivers on the grid, and I felt really happy for him he got that podium at Silverstone, because even though he's in one of the less performing teams, he still can get a result. Why do you brake so early? It's because we have got the brake assist on. I prefer with it on. I know a lot of people don't race with assists on and stuff like that, but for my level of ability, I feel comfortable with it more on than not on. So I'm just going to stick with it. Yeah, we have got 15 laps to go, well, 16 laps to go of Hungary. Senna or Schumacher? I would probably say in his prime Michael Schumacher, because for me he is the greatest F1 driver of all time. Even though people will say, well, Hamilton has broke all of Schumacher's records and Hamilton is the greatest driver, but I would say Schumacher in his prime was for me my favourite, and he's still one of my favourite F1 drivers today, so I would say Schumacher for me over Senna. But Senna was a fantastic racing driver, and obviously he was taken way too early in his prime, wasn't he? So I would say both. I like Senna and I like Schumacher. But obviously Senna was taken way too early from us, wasn't he? So I think Senna would have went on and won a few more world championships if obviously what happened on that horrific day didn't happen. I think Senna would have done really, really well to win a few more championships. But yeah, I like both drivers. I do like both drivers. Thoughts on the Grimsby game? Well, what can I say? What can I say really? It's nothing more than a complete and utter embarrassment. It's pathetic. It's shocking. We've lost to a League 2 team in the 4th tier for the first time in our history. This was an avenue into Europe that's now gone. If we would have won the Carabao Cup, we would have got into the Europa Conference League, so we would have been in Europe next season. And the only hope we've got now is try to win the FA Cup, which I don't think we're going to do. Yeah, and Josh has said up the Mariners. Yeah, Grimsby deserved to win last night. For me, it was nothing more than justice. And as I am a Man United fan, I would completely say that Grimsby do deserve to win, because their third goal that they scored was clearly onside. Maguire played for the ball and kept that Grimsby player on an onside position. So I would say it was justice well served for United. Grimsby deserved to win. Grimsby deserved to knock us out, and we deserve to be in the position we're in. Man U is our imagined support. I know United is shit. Like, I know we're shit. I'm from Sweden and bought a Sunderland season ticket in October, and I'm thinking about a refund resale. I mean, I'd say give it time. Like, I would say from my own point of view and my own personal preference, give it time, because it's only 2 games into the season and Sunderland have won 1 and lost 1. I would say Sunderland are going to struggle, but I think Sunderland have got quite a good squad to stay up with. I wouldn't say give up hope yet. It's only 2 games into the season. Obviously, they don't really need to win the Carabao Cup. Obviously, Sunderland are more about surviving in the Premier League. So I would say give it some time. But yeah, like, I think Sunderland will stay up. And that's my own personal view. I think Sunderland will stay up. I think Sunderland will be perfectly fine. If you're new to my TikTok, by the way, smash that like button. Please give me a follow. Would really appreciate it. And welcome to everybody that's new. And we do welcome rival fans on here, by the way. It doesn't matter what football team or what football club you support. Everybody's welcome on here. This is an open community for everyone to be part of. I don't get what you mean by that comment. Like, if you can clarify what you mean, I might be able to understand what you mean by... We are really starting to struggle on these tyres as well.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
But I'm going to try and hold Verstappen off as much as possible. We are due to pit for a brand new set of medium compound tyres, because obviously all the others behind me are trying to go long on the hard tyres, so we are going to find it very difficult to keep Verstappen behind. I am just checking a few things quickly on the transfer business. I am just checking a few things. I am just checking any transfer news very quickly, and I will answer the question. What question is it you asked me? Do you think Max will leave halfway through next season? I personally think with Max Verstappen, I think Max should get out of Red Bull quickly. I don't think Max Verstappen should stay at Red Bull. I think Max Verstappen needs to get out now before it's too late, because I can't see that car competing next season, and I can't see Yuki Tsunoda remaining in that second Red Bull seat. I think Yuki needs to get out of there, I think Max needs to get out of there, and I think Red Bull needs to rebuild. He should go to Mercedes or Ferrari if Lewis leaves. I can't see Lewis Hamilton retiring. Bro, did you see the Man United score last night? Yes, I did, because I watched the game and I watched all the penalties. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. I think Verstappen needs to get out of Red Bull before it's too late. I think Max needs to get out of there. I think Yuki needs to get out of there.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 38.5 seconds.
I think it's going to take a few years for Red Bull to get back to where they need to be. So I think just get out of there before it's too late. And I think Ferrari or Mercedes would be the better options for Max. If Lewis was to retire, I think Ferrari would go for Max Verstappen. Of course they would. They wouldn't turn him down. And it's interesting to see that George Russell has still not signed his Mercedes contract, and Kimi Antonelli hasn't done that good either. Cadillac have the best lineup of the whole grid. It's insane. I think Cadillac are going to do really well. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I think Cadillac are going to do very well next season. I'm glad Bottas is back. I'm glad Sergio Perez is back. I think both of them deserve to be back on the grid. I think Red Bull treated Sergio Perez like dog shit. I think the way they handled his exit and the way they basically just kicked him out for Liam Lawson, for them then just to kick him out and to bring Yuki in, I thought Sergio Perez was treated very, very unfairly by Red Bull, and I hope he goes there to prove my point. And I'm kind of hoping Bottas also proves Mercedes a point and also kicks Sauber a point, because I wouldn't have kicked Bottas out. And personally, I probably wouldn't. I personally don't think I would have kicked out Bottas, and I wouldn't have kicked out. I just wouldn't have handled some of the exits some of the F1 drivers have had. I wouldn't have handled some of their exits the way they've done it. I would have handled it a lot better, a lot more calm and
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
But that's only my opinion. Like, I hope Perez goes to Red Bull and proves it. I hope Perez shows Red Bull what they're missing and proves them a point. And I also hope for Bottas, I hope he shows to Mercedes.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
You should have kicked me out of the team, because this is what I could have done for you. So I'm kind of hoping Bottas and Perez basically give the fingers up to their rivals' teams, to be fair. So they didn't deserve to be got rid of in the way they were kicked, basically. That is a fantastic move. That move around Tsunoda then was perfection. That was a fantastic, fantastic move. And I have decided to go against the team strategy. I have decided to go and put the hard compound tyres on. So I don't know how far this is going to get me. Yeah, you did say they would lose. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You did say they would lose, and you're absolutely right. United deserved to lose yesterday. They did deserve to lose. There's no two ways about it. United did deserve to lose yesterday.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I think we knew when the second Red Bull seat was cursed when Lawson came. Yeah,
great
yeah,
maneuver.
absolutely.
You made it look so easy.
That second Red Bull seat is cursed. I completely agree. I think that second Red Bull seat's a bloody nightmare to be in. And I personally think whoever goes in that Red Bull seat next season, good bloody luck to them, because they are going to need it. Whoever is the second Red Bull driver next season, they are going to need it, and they are going to need results pretty quick, because at Red Bull they will just kick you. That's the problem. If it's not going right at Red Bull and your results aren't there, they will just kick you out of the team and replace you. So whoever gets that second Red Bull seat with Max is going to need luck, and is going to need a lot of things to go their way to get results, because obviously Red Bull will want the second driver to get results just for the championship's sake, but they won't want the driver competing against Max, because that car is built for one driver and one driver only. Max Verstappen clearly gets his way all the time, and I think, to be fair, this is why the second driver always suffers, because they just build the car for one driver specifically. That's the problem at Red Bull. They only build the car for one driver.
Gabriel's in the pits. Gabriel is in the pits now.
If Max leaves, no one can drive either. Exactly, and I think Max Verstappen does need to leave Red Bull. I think he does need to leave. Like, I don't understand why he came out of that statement saying, "Oh, I'm going to stay." I don't think that was a guaranteed, "Oh, I'm going to stay." I still think Max is going to leave Red Bull, because George Russell has still not signed his contract extension. Kimi Antonelli has had a nightmare of a season. Since Canada, his season has gone pear-shaped and hasn't done anything since. So I wouldn't be surprised if Mercedes end up going with a completely brand new driver lineup next season, and maybe they drop Antonelli into Alpine. They will keep Kimi. Well, I'd like to think so. I would like to think that they keep Kimi Antonelli, but I ain't convinced they're going to do it. I think they're more likely to get rid of Kimi than get rid of George.
Gap to your teammate behind.
But let's see what happens.
47.4
They're too
seconds.
invested in him to drop him. Exactly, they are. They took a massive gamble giving him the drive, and for them to then drop him after one season, I think would be nothing more than nasty, in my opinion. To drop a driver after one season, I think is really cruel. But the problem is, it is a results business, and if you're not getting results, that team will just drop you like a fly. That's the problem. They will just drop you. That's the big issue. I'd love him to do good in 26. He's got to. Like, I would love Kimi to be able to start challenging for race wins and getting championships, because I think there's a world champion in there. I just think he's been chucked in way too in at the deep end too quickly in that Mercedes car, and he's expected to perform miracles in it. That Mercedes car's still not good enough. That's the problem. That Mercedes car is nowhere near good enough. That's the problem. I think it's not just him, it's also the car. I think it's not performing great. Lando or Oscar? Now, this is what I'm conflicted on, right? What I would like to see happen, the championship goes down to the last race of the season. We have a 2021 scenario where Oscar Piastri and George Russell are both, not George Russell, Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris are both level on points. And it goes down to the last race of the season, winner takes all. That is the situation I would like to see. I don't want it to be all one-sided. I want this championship race to be open. It will be one of the McLaren drivers that wins it. It will be one of the McLaren drivers that does it.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car
I think
ahead
they should be allowed to fight on that last race. Give each other space. Let it be clean. Don't try and take each other out, and let them fight for the championship, because, you know, that's what it should be about. It should just be a one-sided team. It should be quite open between both drivers. Let them fight. Let them fight for that championship and let them race. But the problem is, like, I think there's already cracks starting to appear in their relationship. They have huge disagreements before Abu Dhabi, mark my words. Do you know what? They probably will. They probably will. It's definitely coming, isn't it? Like, there's definitely going to be a racing incident where they're going to take each other out, or something like that, or one of them dive bombs one of the other, and they're both out the race. That's what I could see happening.
Okay, you're in the dirty air of the car in front.
What
Let's get
track is
past
this?
them.
We're at the Hungarian Grand Prix at the Hungaroring. Yeah, the Mercedes package for next season is meant to be elite, so it'll be interesting to see if that's true. If you're new to my TikTok, by the way, smash that like button. Please give me a follow if you're enjoying this content, by
your
the
lap
way.
times are all over
And
the
obviously,
place
I just
right
want to
now.
put a quick thing in the live chat. Are you happy
Come on, we
with
can
the
do better than
portrait
this.
setup for the live stream? Are you lot happy with the portrait setup? Do you prefer it in portrait? Do you prefer it in landscape? Or has anybody got any preferences? Like, is everybody happy the way it's all set up? Because obviously I can make changes here and there. I can make changes. I just want to put everybody's opinion on it. Is everybody happy with the way this is set up today? And if you are, just put it in the live chat. Thank you for the like, Zach. Very much appreciated, mate. If you're new to my TikTok, please give me a follow. I'd really appreciate it.
The pace is strong, but be aware these tyres
We
need
are
to go the
trying to
distance.
catch Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri here. Like, I'm outscoring Lando. I just need to get past Oscar Piastri, and I've got 4 laps to do it. I don't think we're going to get the race win. Absolutely not. I think P3 is the best that we can take from this result. P3 is better than nothing at all. P3 is... we're just going to have to accept P3. I'm not going to catch Oscar, I don't reckon. I'm definitely not catching Max. I know that for a fact. Yeah, I play on controller. If you are watching and you are new to this community, please smash that like button. And please give me a follow as well. Would really appreciate that. And thank you for tuning in on this Thursday afternoon. It's great to have you here. Now, I can see Oscar Piastri. I can see him. No, not at all. No, not at all. I think I'm actually very, very comfortable on controller. I'm actually very, very comfortable. It doesn't hurt at all. No, it really doesn't hurt. I'm more comfortable on controller. I've tried to wheel in the past on old games, but I just prefer being on controller really. AI difficulty is on 60. I just wish we'd got... I would love to take P2 now. Thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Welcome to this community. I think we'll get P2. I think we're going to get P2 here. I think we're going to catch Oscar. We can just close in a little bit more, get a gap under 2 seconds. Which we have. We should be able to get DRS on Oscar Piastri quite quickly. .7 seconds.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
1.7
seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 56.4 seconds.
Almost, I don't want to use all my battery up. I want to be able to catch him without the battery being deployed. Because I think I'm going to need that battery down the long straight. So I can just use it a little bit up this hill. Close that off. Just use the racing line.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Can get him. Keeps getting it back up. When I get past Oscar Piastri, I will take P2 now. Seriously, I would take P2 right now. I know we're not getting the race win. We're not getting the win. Like, that's gone. I'm actually keeping the racing very respectable. I am right on his gearbox. And I'm on fresher tyres. And we've got him. We have got Oscar Piastri. We are up to P2. We've got a lap and a half to catch
good work.
Max Verstappen.
Great pass.
We're outscoring Lando Norris, which is the most important thing. We're outscoring Lando. And we're outscoring Oscar as well. As long as we outscore both of them, we're absolutely fine. Problem is Oscar Piastri is now getting in my DRS again, which is the big problem. I need to get Oscar Piastri out of my DRS zone. And we started the race P6. And we're now going to finish about P2. Thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Welcome to the community. Absolute legend, great to have you here with us. And thank you for tuning in as well.
Oh mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it.
We are going to do the Dutch Grand Prix. We're going to do the Italian Grand Prix. I'm going to try and fit all three in. I'm going to try and fit all three races in today.
Okay mate,
because
this is
we
the final
do
lap of the
16
race.
races.
Final
We
lap.
no longer do 24. We do 16 races on the calendar. So it's important that we are saving up all the resource points from the practice sessions and that we are getting good results. Because hopefully, I'm kind of hoping that some of the big teams are going to come in for me at the end of the season. If not, we're just going to have to start our Max Verstappen driver career instead, which I did promise to do. So I'm kind of hoping today that we will be able to do that. I mean, Max Verstappen's going to win the Grand Prix. I mean, Max has done very, very well here to get this race win. And we haven't finished that far behind him, like 7.2. I'm happy with P2. Like, I'm actually happy with a P2 finish. I'm actually very, very happy with that. And I'll take that. I will take that. P2 is better than nothing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy with that.
Yes, and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend. And that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
Good effort, good strategy execution. I think that was the most we can do with it.
And in the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen, he takes victory.
And it's one thing to win, but to win like that in total dominant style, that was a fantastic drive, and it is not one that we see very often.
Well, it's been a long wait for many of our drivers, but the wait is always worth it. Bring them out to the awaiting crowd. It's time for our podium celebrations. But there can only be one on the top step. Your number one, Max Verstappen.
So there's not,
It's
again,
been an
there's not
absolutely
really
wild
anything going
weekend
on,
of
to be
Formula
fair.
One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Welcome to my TikTok community. We've just got P2 at the Hungarian Grand Prix. It's not the race win, but we've scored points. And we've now extended our championship gap to Lando Norris to 67 points, 87 to Max Verstappen, and then it's 95 to Oscar Piastri. And we've outscored both McLarens. Unfortunately, Gabriel Bortoletto yet again has finished outside the points and finished plumb bloody last. So we are 40 points off McLaren, but we are only 43 points clear of Ferrari. And Ferrari's home race is next. I don't know how Hamilton's beating me as his rival. I've just beat him in the race. Hello from Grimsby. Hello to everybody in the live chat, by the way. Welcome if you're new to my TikTok. Great to have you here with us on this Thursday afternoon. Hope you're all having a fantastic, fantastic day. Hope your afternoon is going well. And yeah, please smash that like button if you're new. Give me a follow on TikTok if you want to become part of this community. Really appreciate it. We've just finished P2 at Hungary. We've now got the Dutch Grand Prix next at Zandvoort. No, we've got Zandvoort, then we've got the I don't know why I thought the Italian Grand Prix was next. It's Zandvoort next, then the Italian Grand Prix. Why I thought it was Zandvoort, fucking God knows. Yeah, Zandvoort next, then Monza for the Italian Grand Prix.
It seems as if you have a new rival.
Right,
This
I've
is
got
the
a secret
perfect
meeting.
opportunity to show the world
I've
why you
got
belong
a
in
secret
this
meeting.
and to show me why you
Right,
belong
who do we
amongst
reckon
that
it's
very
with?
exclusive clientele.
Who do we reckon this secret
Best,
meeting's
I
with?
love working with you.
We've already turned down Alpine. We've already turned down Alpine. Who do you reckon it's going to be? Secret meeting. Who do we reckon it's going to be? Let's get discussing in the live chat. Who do you reckon this secret meeting's with? Because I think... You reckon... Somebody said Williams. Okay. I respect that. Jay said Williams. If you're new to my TikTok, please give me a follow. Smash that like button as well. Would really appreciate it. So Jay has said Williams. Should we go into it? Should we go into the secret meeting? Fuck it, let's go. Oh, fucking hell. RB. Are you actually... Fucking RB. Really? Yeah, I think I'm alright. I think I'm actually alright.
Been chatting with some of the team.
Why the
high-ups,
fuck
and
do I
they're
want to go to
delighted
RB
with the
for?
loyalty you're showing to the team and the project.
Not desperate.
Now's a good time to ask for a bonus, or a boat, or whatever it is you people get up to out of the car.
Fucking RB. All that build-up when it was RB. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Very much appreciated. Welcome to my TikTok community. I'm not being disrespectful, but why the hell would I want to go to Racing Bulls? Like, so we've had Racing Bulls and Alpine, so they're both definitely not going to come back in again. I reckon it's going to be Haas, Williams, Aston Martin and Sauber. I don't think we're going to get any of these other top teams. I don't think we'll get any of them. But that's a joke. Like, I'm winning the championship and I'm winning the constructors, but yet you're not giving me any good offers. We've only got 6 races left of this season as well. We've only got 6 races left. As we normally do, we will fast simulate all the practice sessions very quickly to get the resource points for the R&D. I can't believe I had all that build up for a secret meeting and I got offered a drive by from Racing Bulls. Like, no disrespect. That might have been a pathway to Red Bull though. That's the only thing. That might have been a pathway to Red Bull. That's the only thing I possibly would have said. If it gives me a pathway to get to that Red Bull seat, then fine. But there's no way I was accepting Racing Bulls as my new team. Not where I am at the point with bloody Kick Sauber. I'd rather just stay at Kick Sauber for another season. But I tell you what, if we get screwed over at the end of this career, we will start our Max Verstappen one. Because there's no way I am going to let this game fuck me off and do me over at the end again. Because it did it with Carlos Sainz, it did it with bloody Antonelli. There's no way in hell I am letting this game win. Because it's not fair that I should let this game gets its way. Like, I should be getting better driver secret meetings. I should be getting the better teams coming in for me. There's no excuse. And if they can't offer me a better drive, there's something clearly wrong with the game. I think the game's clearly broke, by the way. I think this game is clearly broke. Because I don't think, in my opinion, that you should be getting offers from the lower teams down the grid. You should be getting better offers. You shouldn't be given the bottom half teams. You should be given better offers, in my opinion. especially if you're winning the Constructors and if you're winning the Drivers' Championship as well, you should be given a lot more credit for that. And if you're not going to get given it, then what is the point? Right, we only need to do one more on each of these. So these practice sessions are going to get, well, I say that. These practice sessions are going to get done pretty quickly. And you've got to do one more on tyre management, and then that's all done. Okay, that failed. Engine power then. That failed. Back to engine power. Okay, so that passed. Right, 5 out of 5 on each. All practice sessions complete. Resource points get added on. We've now got 7,396 R&D points for Season 2. Whoever we will be driving with. And we've nearly got 89 driver rating as well, which is good. And hopefully we've got we've got 36 laps of Zandvoort. That's the only thing. We've got 36 fucking laps. It's funny, right? We've got the Dutch Grand Prix this weekend, and we've got the Dutch Grand Prix as our next race. If I can out-qualify Max Verstappen at his own race, that would be fantastic. We aren't actually that far off his time, to be fair. We actually aren't that far off. We've got P2. Oh, we've got P3. Who the hell's come through there then? Who's beat me to P2?
All that remains
Oscar
now is the main
Piastri
event.
by
We'll be live and
15
uninterrupted
seconds,
for the
by
Grand Prix
15
tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
1500th of a second. He's beat me. No, 5. He's beat me to pole by 5 milliseconds. What the hell? Fair play, Oscar. I mean, that's a cracking time, I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to check something very quickly. Right, so if we can get past Oscar pretty quickly and we can get Max. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Welcome to my TikTok community. Absolute legend for joining today. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please smash that like button if you're new to my TikTok. Please give me a follow. Would really appreciate that. It'd help if F1 decided to load. Thank you.
Welcome along then to the north. So I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about.
Well, I am starting P2. So Oscar Piastri has taken a grid penalty. And I have got Max Verstappen. We have got Max on the first corner. So we are now leading the Dutch Grand Prix from Verstappen, Norris, Leclerc and Hamilton. Oscar Piastri has clearly taken a grid penalty for changing components. So that has really helped us. And we are outscoring our rivals as well. It is important that we are winning these races. Thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Welcome to my TikTok community. It is important that we are getting ahead of our rivals because the championship is starting to get a little bit tight, but we are closing in on the championship because the drivers more than the constructors. The main threat I've got behind me is Max Verstappen, of course. Again, that Red Bull seems to be something else again. I am just going to deploy the battery just to give me a little bit more speed down the straight.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Welcome to my TikTok community. I'm just going to use the battery down the straight just to give me a little bit more wiggle room. Get Max moving away a little bit. Please smash that like button if you're new, if you're watching, would really appreciate it. Obviously, please give me a follow as well.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Engineer quiet.
Copy.
I'm basically telling Mark to shut up, basically. Because at the end of the day, I've got a bloody Red Bull behind me, charging at me very, very quickly. And Max is on my tail. So at this point, I don't really want to hear Mark's voice in my ear. And the problem is, I am gonna start wearing Max Verstappen's tyres out, because the longer I keep him behind me, the more wear his soft compound tyres are gonna get. So Max, you can try and test me as much as he wants, but at the end of the day, you ain't getting past me, bro. I ain't gonna let him past either. I ain't letting him bloody past. You can stay behind me. And again, I'm on the soft tyres too, to be fair. I am on the soft compound tyres as well. Obviously, Lando Norris has decided to go long, so he's on the hard tyres. So Lando's decided to go pretty long. And again, because I've got purple in sector 3, it did help me stretch that gap to Verstappen then. So he's about 4 seconds off, he's 600, he's 500th of a second off me. The problem is with Max, he wants that overtake, so he's going to try risking it. And I've actually really enjoyed today's live stream, by the way. Like, I've really enjoyed it today. Apologies yesterday, I didn't really have any time to fit any F1 in yesterday, but I hope today makes up for it. And also we'll be back tomorrow as well with more F1. So we'll have our F1 25 Lewis Hamilton driver career tomorrow with McLaren for season 4. And we will be doing a season 5 with Lewis Hamilton. There are talks to go back to Mercedes. So hopefully that move will go well. But I'm surprised Max hasn't got past yet. I'm really, really surprised Max has not actually got past yet. It really surprises me. Considering he's in the better car and he's one of the main drivers on this game and Red Bull the better constructor, I'm really surprised he hasn't caught me yet. I think because I'm using a bit more of my battery and I'm saving up a little bit wiser on long straights, I am just managing to pull away from the Red Bull. And the thing is, his tyres are going to get worn very quickly, because the more he goes for it, the more grip he's going to lose. So those soft tyres are going to go pretty quickly on him. But then again, so am I, because I'm having to really, really pump this kick Sauber to keep him behind me. Thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Welcome to my TikTok community. Great to have you here with us. Hope you're enjoying the live stream as well. Again, like on this long straight by the hello from Greece. Hello my friend, welcome to my TikTok community. Great to have you here with us. I absolutely love the country Greece. It is one of my favourite countries on the planet. And it is a holiday destination that I probably would like to go and do one day. Because Greece is a very, very beautiful country. So I would love to go to Greece one day. But welcome to my TikTok community, by the way.
Okay, Nico. Right, we've got a full battery, which means we can use more of it to gain performance. Let's go.
See, look at Max Verstappen. Like, look at Max. He's really getting frustrated behind the behind. On the inside of that Red Bull helmet, Max is getting very, very angry because he knows he can't get past me, and I'm just using my battery. So Max can stay as long as behind me as he wants. There's a very, very angry Red Bull driver in that helmet right now because he knows he can't get past a kick Sauber. And the thing is, the more I hold him up, the more I'm going to bring Leclerc into play. And the more Leclerc holds Leclerc up, Hamilton will come into play. So Max is probably right now in his Red Bull helmet very, very angry. The thing is, you've got to keep your concentration as well. You've got to keep your concentration on F1, because if you don't keep your concentration, you will get distracted. I don't know how long these soft tyres are going to last, by the way. I generally do not know how much longer these softs are going to last. I mean, they are pretty fresh still. Like, there's actually not much wear on them. We're doing really, really well considering it's the soft tyre. They wear out pretty quickly, but to consider they're only at like 17%, that's actually quite good. So everything's in the green still, which is fantastic. Again, just to keep Max behind me, I am just going to deploy the battery. He can try and get past me as much as he wants, because I'm just going to shut him off on that corner there. Again, just deploy the battery on this long straight here, and then just turn it off about right here. Turn the battery off, let the battery recharge, because that's helping me get edging away from Verstappen. The problem is Charles Leclerc is 6.1 seconds off Max. I want Leclerc to get into this game. The more I hold Max up, Leclerc will catch him.
Great stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race.
So far, that is the biggest gap I've had to Max all race. Like, I nearly got 700th of a second in front of him. That's the biggest gap I've had all race to Max. I'm hoping I'm going to start increasing this gap a little bit. I wonder if Max's tyres are starting to go off because he's lost a shitload of time. Max has lost so much time behind me. I wonder if Max is losing time. I wonder if his soft tyres are starting to go off. There's 9 laps in, it lasts about 9-10 laps, and I'm starting to slowly increase the gap. Okay, I don't know how how short Leclerc is behind Max. I don't know how close he is to him. Leclerc needs to join this fight really. But the problem is, look at the gap to Leclerc and Verstappen. Even that's quite big. That's what he said. That gap is quite big to Leclerc and Verstappen. That's the problem, the gap's too big. I think as long as I keep Max behind me, Leclerc will eventually join this battle, or Max will hit and undercut me. Well, he'll try to, but he won't succeed. Oh, bloody hope not. But it's going well. Look, we are outperforming him in his own race, so that is pretty embarrassing. I've got so much more battery saved as well. I'm hardly using my battery. So Max is in a spot of bothering. Verstappen is in a spot of bother. I don't know how long his softs are going to last. I do not know. Driver behind.
Verstappen behind you now.
The thing is, I'm just shutting off all the avenues for Max to make a move. Max is in a spot to bother. I am going to use my battery along the straight. I am going to use the battery. We are due to box on that 14 to 15. Oh, thank you for the roses, by the way. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, absolute legend for sending me that rose. Absolute legend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Honestly, that means a lot. Honestly, thank you. Got a bloody itchy eye now. Ow. I need to get this 1 second gap. Come on, give me a 1 second gap. I need to know when Verstappen's going to box. Both of the McLarens are struggling, so clearly Lando's fallen behind Russell. He's got one of the Williams behind him. Piastri's behind Tsunoda. Both of the McLarens aren't exactly having a good race, and I am outscoring both, so that's going to help with the Constructors' Championship as well. Ugh. Do you reckon Aaron's time is up? Well, if he doesn't get back in the next few days of the transfer window, and no players are sold and no one's bought in, yeah, I do. I seriously think if Aaron does not get back in the next few days, Aaron's going to be a goner. And if we don't win on Saturday against Burnley, that'll be the final nail in the coffin, I think. He needs a midfielder and he needs a goalkeeper. And it's funny, we lose a game yesterday. Oh, we're now back in talks to get this goalkeeper done. We're now back in talks with Betis to get rid of Anthony. That should have been done fucking ages ago. That's the problem, Ev. We're just too slow. We're just too slow at doing business. That's the problem. We take forever to do anything. That's the problem we've got. We take forever trying to do transfers. There's always one deal at a time where we should be working on multiple things at once. Oh, we don't do it, that's the problem. Well, he's got the attack he's wanted and we've looked poor in the first 3 games. Yeah, we have. We have looked very, very poor. The only positive I would take from yesterday was the 2 goals we scored, and apart from that, I can't take any more positives. Because it was really, really shit. The only positive I can take was Mbuemo getting his first goal for the club, and Maguire getting us back to 2-2, and apart from that I can't find any more positives to take. Okay, Max Verstappen has stayed out. Max Verstappen stayed out, so okay, so Hamilton's staying out, Russell's staying out. I need to get ahead of Lando Norris here. Get ahead of Norris. Yeah, he's got the attack he wanted, but at the end of the day, we needed a midfielder, we needed a goalkeeper, and that's the problem. He's got the attack he wanted, but goalkeeper didn't get sorted, and yours the midfielder.
Okay, Nico,
that's the problem.
Norris behind.
All
We
of
want
those
to keep
positions
them behind,
need to be
please.
sorted
It's
in these
critical
last few
for
days.
our
And
race.
as it currently stands, we haven't done any transfer business today. We actually haven't done anything today. That's the problem. But we needed to respond, and we haven't done it. But it's funny, we're now back in talks of finally getting this goalkeeper and the bloody striker. So it's like, what? Not the striker, the midfielder. But the problem is we can't play Bruno Fernandes any higher
Gabriel
in that
coming
team.
in for his stop now.
Because the fact is he's a number 10 and Mbuemo and Kuna are both in those positions, so we can't really move Bruno any further forward. That's the problem. As long as Mbuemo and bloody Kuna are there, we can't play Bruno in the number 10. That's the problem. Well, I've managed to get in front of George Russell. It took a little bit longer than necessary, but we've managed to get in front. Back in the lead of the Dutch Grand Prix. And now we need to build this gap on Verstappen. But I did waste a few laps there trying to get past George, so George Russell has stayed out, by the way. George Russell has yet to pit, which is interesting because his tyres must be absolutely gone. And we aren't due to pit again. Which again is interesting, so I thought we would need at least a 2-stop race. So interesting strategies by some of the drivers behind me. George is yet to pit, Max has pitted, I don't know if Lando's pitted, has chased the race director. So me, Max, Charles, Lewis, Sonoda, Bortolo, Hadger, Lawson have all pitted. Everyone else is yet to do so. Okay, Verstappen, Russell's now. Russell has stayed out. Verstappen's got him, Russell's got him. Let them both keep fighting, because it's only going to increase my lead to them. Let both drivers just keep fighting each other. Let them fight. It's not my race they're affecting, they're racing. They're affecting each other's races, so just let them fight. Oh, God. I bet he's fuming in that helmet, Max Verstappen. I bet he's absolutely fuming. Because he knows I can't get past George Russell. And that is taking Max's race away from us. We've been so stuck so long behind that Mercedes. If he doesn't get past now, he won't get past at all. And he has finally got past it. I've got to do another 17 laps on these tyres. I've got to do another 17 fucking laps. And Max is starting to get away from George now. And the problem is Max is starting to catch me. Max is starting to catch me very, very quickly.
Okay, really, really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
I tell you, this game does wear you out. It does make you really, really tired. And again, I was up earlier today than expected, which really pissed me off. Oh my god! Oh. I need to bloody wake up a little bit because I was going to ruin this race. Huh? Who's Shane? Thank you for the follow, by the way, very much appreciated. I'm absolutely miles away. I do apologise. Yeah, my name's not Shane. I'm telling you, I don't feel confident these tyres are going to go to the end. I'm not even feeling that comfortable to get to the end now. Thank you for the likes, very much appreciated. So I'm actually struggling to keep myself awake here. Right, George Russell's finally pitted. Honestly, I think we have got to change the strategy. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Very much appreciated. Welcome to the community. Oh my god, I am struggling to keep myself awake. And I've got to do the Italian Grand Prix yet.
Okay, Nico.
That was my fault then. That was
Yeah,
my
really
fault.
good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though.
We race on 60 AI difficulty. Last corner, that last bit was really messed up. Safety car would be through right now, red flag. My TikTok, smash that like button, please give me a follow, very appreciate it. We're on round 10 of 16 of the Drivers' Championship, and the Constructors, we do 16 races instead of 24. We're currently leading the Drivers' Championship, the Constructors were slowly but surely catching McLaren. Bloody eyes opening up. What do you think of the United result last night? Total embarrassment, total disaster. Didn't expect to lose to Grimsby, expected it to be quite a comfortable night, but based on the team selection and the team we went over the tactics and the formation setup, I knew we weren't going to win that game, unfortunately. And we deserved to be out because Grimsby's third goal should have stood. It shouldn't have been ruled out for offside because Harry Maguire played that Grimsby player on because he tried to play the ball. So Grimsby deserved to go through, and it's a bit of justice, in my opinion, even though I am a Man United fan. We deserved to go out, we didn't play well, we got battered in the first half. Second half, great comeback, but then yeah, it all went 6-up in the end on penalties. Unfortunately, United need big improvements. Dylan is absolutely right. United do need big improvements. But I told you what would happen. I called it yesterday night. We're now accelerating Anthony's exit from the club. Ganacho's on the verge of going to Chelsea. Rasmus is on the verge of going to Napoli, and on the verge of getting this goalkeeper. I knew exactly what this club were going to do. They're going to try and paper over the cracks again because of a bad result. The problem is we've had 3 bad results in a row, and they have only acted, well, they tried to act today. What assist have you got on? The only assist I don't have on is the ERS deploy for the battery. Everything else is on. Yeah, all the other assists are on. I could do with getting a gap to Max Verstappen again. Needs a new manager before worrying about players. But the problem is, like, half the positions we were meant to be improving have been neglected. That's the problem. Half the positions we need to upgrade have basically been neglected. They knew we needed a new goalkeeper, or knew we needed a new midfielder, and the club haven't done it. Fuck this corner this time. We can't just keep sacking the manager either. We can't just keep repeating the cycle all the time. I was kind of hoping Liam Lawson was going to hold Max up then. Sorry, I'm really struggling to keep myself awake. Bloody hell. Come on, throw a red flag out and go put some fresher tyres on. F1 makes so tired to race. don't get what you mean by Sub-Zero. What do you mean? I've got to try and fit in Italy after. The flag in sector 2 of the Ben was that of the race. Oh, fucking hell, I'm not concentrating there. Oh, shit.
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well
Oh
done.
my god.
Nice work, gents. Nice work.
And what a win for Nico Hulkenberg.
Another great victory to add to the list. Cool, calm, and consistent does it.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've absolutely loved watching that action today, and I'm sure these three have loved taking part. Here come our podium finishers. And making the others green with envy, it's victory for the Hulk. Nico Hulkenberg on the top step of the podium. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time
We'll
out.
be back.
Be sure to
In 2
join us
seconds.
once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Oh. I've literally just had to chuck. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Very much appreciated. Welcome to the community. I've literally just had to chuck some water over my face. I was literally falling asleep during that last race. I nearly made a horrific mistake, which nearly cost me the race win. Right. So we've got an 80-point gap now to Lando Norris. It's 94 to Max, 140 to Oscar. As for the constructors, we're 33 points off McLaren now. Oh, I was falling asleep. Right, I've got 89 driver rating, 65% recognition to 35%. Thank you for the follows, but thank you for the likes, very much appreciated. If you're new to my TikTok, give me a follow, really appreciate that. I've literally was falling asleep during that last Grand Prix. Honestly, I don't even feel tired though. I don't even feel tired. Honestly, I just don't know why I was falling asleep. I don't even feel tired, that's the thing. I don't feel tired at all. I want to get Italy in, so it's done then. I want to get this Italian Grand Prix in. Because we're on round 11 now, and then it plays nicely then to try and get this done at the start of next week. If we don't get a good offer from a good team, then this career mode's been pointless. At least it's not raining during the race as well. Oh, I don't know why I was falling asleep. Apologies for that. Like I don't feel tired. It drains you. Like these races absolutely drain you. They really do. Hey you. Honestly, these races absolutely drain you. Oh. Right, on to practice 2, practice 3. Thing is, I don't even feel tired. That's the thing, I don't even feel tired, so I don't know why I was falling asleep nearly. It's weird for me, really. I don't normally get that tired. Oh, this is doing my head in now. Half of these upgrades won't work. Thank you. Hello. Hello. Thoughts on Man United last night? It was an absolute shit show. Absolute shit show. There's no excuse. Absolute bloody shit show. The football club's in an absolute mess. Let's call a spade a spade. The football club's in a right mess. One avenue into Europe's already gone. Like, if we would have won the Carabao Cup, we would have been in Europa Conference League, but we can't even get into that now. So we're going to have to hope we win the bloody FA Cup, and I can't see that happening, the way things are going. Not a bloody chance. We're in big. The football club's in big trouble. The football club's in massive, massive trouble. If you're new to my TikTok, please give me a follow. Smash that like button. Would really, really appreciate it. And thank you for tuning in. We are going to do the Italian Grand Prix. I was falling asleep during the last one. During the Dutch Grand Prix at Zandvoort, I was literally falling asleep. Like, I don't even feel tired though. Like, I don't even feel tired. I don't know why I was falling asleep. Maybe the races just drain you. I don't know. It's just weird. But yeah, it's an absolute shit show at Manchester United. It's a shit show.
They call it the Temple of Speed.
There's no excuses. And I'm certainly not going to cover up their performance. I do actually feel a little bit more wide awake now.
Excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased.
Yeah,
with
your
that
team's
one. Nice
epic,
work.
mate. Honestly,
Come on,
Tom,
let's
your
see you back in
team's
the pits.
absolutely epic, mate. Are you doing
Well,
the
that
new
wraps up
challenges on
qualifying, but
EA, by
don't
the way?
worry,
Are you
we'll be
doing
back
that new
tomorrow
gritty
as we head into the
daily
Grand Prix.
challenge, the new one that they brought in yesterday? Are you doing the new gritty challenge, the daily one, where you can pick 5 99 rated players out of 10? If you started doing the new challenges, yeah, if you go on the game on EA, there's a new challenge called Gritty Daily Play. You have to do 1 out of 2 options. Win 3 on is it this? I don't know what the game mode's called. You've got to either win 3 matches or play 6. You have to do 1 out of 2. You only have to do 1 out of those 2 options. Yeah, so yeah, that's the new challenge on EA, which they brought in yesterday. You can pick 5 out of 10 99 rated players on the challenges. I've done my first daily play. I did that yesterday evening, and I've got my second one today. So yeah, it's brilliant though, because you get to get all the best players now. You literally get all the best players. So yeah. I've been packing them all out of 89 pluses. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, your team's epic. You should be really, really proud of yourself for building the team you've built. It's fantastic.
Well, it's been a long time since our last...
I've got 98 rated Cruyff in my team. I've got 98 rated Cruyff.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Well, I'll show you later. I'll show you my team later on. I'm not going to stream it though. I'll do like a screenshot of it or something. I've got 98 rated Cruyff, but I don't need him in my team now because I've got better options up front.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
I need the 99 one, and I think that would be my team complete, really. Yeah, I'll do a screenshot of my team later. I'm literally needing 3 99 midfielders and a 99 rated goalkeeper. My team's literally complete.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, clear.
Well, there's a yellow flag in sector 1. It looks like it's one of the Williams. Yeah, Carlos Sainz is out of the session. Another DNF for one of the Williams, this time it's Carlos Sainz. Yeah, I'm not up in the AI level, I'm keeping it on where it is.
Yellow flag. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
To be fair, I'm not actually winning every race though. I won at Sanderford. I came second in Hungary. And I'm currently winning the Italian Grand Prix, so I'm not winning every single race to be fair. I respect what you're saying, I do respect what you're saying. But I'm trying to aim for the stars for Hulkenberg, really. I respect that, I respect what you're saying. It's your opinion, it's your view, I respect it.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, Nico, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
So at the Italian Grand Prix, this is season 1 with Sauber, with Hulkenberg with his driver career. And we're currently leading the Drivers' Championship. We are closing in on McLaren for the Constructors' Championship as well. We are trying to get Hulkenberg into at least either Ferrari, Red Bull, McLaren,
Great
Mercedes
stuff, mate. You hit the
so
target well there. Nice one.
if we
There's
don't
a long
get
way to
those
go in this
options,
race, though,
we
so
will
keep
just
your head
abandon
down.
his career and start a Max Verstappen career. Well, I'm literally aiming, if I do a Max Verstappen career, I'm literally aiming for McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari. Ugh. Oh, hang on.
Tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can. we're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Gap to your teammate behind, 29.2 seconds. We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap. Pit now, pit now. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Okay, there seems to have been a problem removing the left rear wheel. We need to try and put that behind us, and let's finish the race as strong as possible. Okay, one stop to go. Just one stop left in this strategy. Okay, Nico, we want to make sure we're saving some ERS, so let's try and charge it up now. This is our true position. They've pitted as well, so warm up your tyres and get down the road. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, Gabriel's in the pits. Gabriel is in the pits now. Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGUH. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep temps under control.
Yeah, it's not going great for United. It's really,
Please.
really shit, to be honest. Like, it's really, really shit. That's the truth. It's really, really shit. Like, it's beyond shit. It's pathetic. The club's in it's an absolute mess. It is an absolute mess. There's no way two ways about it. It's an absolute mess again. I can't believe we got knocked out by League 2 fucking Grimsby. We got knocked out by a League 2 team. Right, that was never happened in our history. If you're new to my TikTok, give me a follow, smash that like button if you're new, would really appreciate it. Yeah, like, it's embarrassing to go out the Carabao Cup to a League 2 team, don't get me wrong, but we deserve to go out because we are shit. And Grimsby did deserve to go through because their third goal should have stood anyway, because the Grimsby player was played onside by Maguire playing for the ball. So we deserve to go out really, to be honest with you. We deserve to go out. We're shit. So it is what it is, isn't it, really? We can't turn back time now. We're just going to have to get on with it, I suppose.
Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
we're on lap 15 to 27. We're on the medium compound tyres. The top 5 is Max Verstappen, Nico Hulkenberg, Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, George Russell, Oscar Piastri. We're on the medium compound tyres, as is Max and Charles Leclerc. Russell and Piastri are both on the hard compound tyres. We are having to keep an eye on our engine components because the MGH is in the yellow a little bit, orange, so that's on 65%. Our internal combustion engine is on the 73% margin. So we are trying to have to monitor our engine components as well as try and win the race. We're at the Italian Grand Prix at Monza.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 36.2 seconds.
We're due to pit on lap 19 to 21.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
And Max Verstappen has finally pitted. So Max, I think, is going to go on to the hards. Box this lap.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
I'm trying to evaluate when to box now a little bit better and when to pit. Considering Charles is pitted, Max is pitted, I want to try and come out just in front of Lando Norris. So if I can build a 24-second gap, trying to do right now. Get a 24-second gap out of Norris, I should come out in front. I just got my limited edition Max Verstappen 2022 Belgian Grand Prix winning car. Oh, nice. Fair bloody play. Nice, nice, nice. That sounds pretty cool. If you're new to my TikTok, please give me a follow, smash that like button. That sounds really cool, I'm not gonna lie. Is that a limit, as in, is that a model car? Is that a model? Or is it like, yeah, if you want to explain it, you can. Is it a model version you've got then? Is it a model? I've got the 430. Oh, nice. Well, that sounds pretty cool. Oh, nice. Fair play. Good on you. Fair play.
Okay, let's go now. Come on.
Wow.
Perfect job on the turn
Fair
in there,
play.
mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Oh, nice.
Pit
That
strategy
sounds sick.
complete. See
Nice.
these tyres
Fair
through
play.
to the
Fair
end
play
now.
to you. That sounds pretty cool. Oh, congratulations. You got the 436 out of 500. Wow. So you've got one of the rarest editions then, I'm guessing. I'm guessing you've got quite a rare edition model then, because if that's 436 out of 500, that's one of the rare. Yeah, it is the. Wow, fair play, my friend. Congratulations on you. Good on you, buddy. Welcome to my TikTok if you're new, by the way, and you know, please give me a follow if you're watching. But yeah, fair play.
Okay, Nico. Norris
We are
is
doing a
behind
Max
you.
Verstappen
We want to
career
keep them
after we've
behind,
completed
please.
our
This is
Lewis
super
Hamilton
critical
one,
for
by
our
the way,
strategy.
so if you want to tune in for that, you can. I mean, that is pretty cool. You've got a modelled Max Verstappen, like, winning car. That's pretty cool. Like, on scale, it'll be worth a lot, a good few years, exactly. Like, what's the scale model? Like, what's the size of it? What scale have you got it to? Like, what size is in, like, scale? Like, what size car is it? Like, have you got, like, the width and diameter and, like, how big it actually is?
Caution, caution.
Okay, fair enough. But Isaac Cadger's out of the race. We are now chasing down Oscar
Green
Piastri
flag.
and George Russell for the race win. We are really, really pushing for this. Oh, you've been following for a few days. Oh, excellent. Welcome to my community. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Fair play getting a rare Max Verstappen model car. Fair
Okay, you're
play.
catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. No need to worry about the tyre condition
I'm
for
on
now.
about getting
Everything's
some
looking
F1
good.
memorabilia. I would like to get some F1 model cars. I just don't know where to get them from. Like, where do you get your model F1 cars from? Yeah, because I'm on about adding some Formula 1 memorabilia to my gaming room. I've got my all my gaming stuff in. I'm on about adding some F1 stuff to my gaming room because also I'm a massive F1 fan. I would love to be able to get hold of some model F1 cars myself. If you could point me in the right direction, that would really, really help because I'd like to add some models to my gaming room. So if you could point me in the right direction where I'd get them from, that would be very much appreciated.
Gabriel coming in for his stop
Gabriel
now.
Bortoletto's in the pits. I mean, fair play getting that scale model Max Verstappen car, that's pretty cool. Well, I am just going to check the components on my car quickly. So the ICE is now on 75, the MGUH is on 67%. So we should get to the end. I don't see having any mechanical failures. But the ICE, the track, the TC and the MGUH is already struggling now, so hopefully we will get to the end. I can't see us having a mechanical problem. The red flag would help, so it would get rid of a few laps. Yeah, if you could point me in the right, if you could point me in a direction to get some Model F1 cars, that would be very much appreciated because I want to start doing an F1 collection myself. So if you could point me in the right direction, that would be very much appreciated. Got 4 laps to go at Monza. I am a little bit worried about the internal combustion engine. It's on 75%. I don't know if it's going to last the race. Got 4 laps to go. Charles Leclerc has got past Max Verstappen.
Oh, great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job.
Thank you to everybody that's tuned in, by the way, today. Very much appreciated. And thank you lot for giving up your Thursday afternoon time to spend with me. It's very much appreciated. Please smash that like button. Let's try and get past 2,000 likes if we can. Obviously, please do a follow on TikTok if you're watching. I am just keeping that component graphic open on the right hand side of the screen. Bottom right hand corner. I am just keeping that open for now. But obviously I'm a little bit concerned about the way that's looking. We are closing in on the championship as well. I think the victory at Monza, the Italian Grand Prix, it should give us a good chance of maybe in the next few races clinching this championship. So George Russell has got past Max Verstappen. And again, we are outscoring Lando, we're outscoring Max, so the championship we're closing in very quickly. George Russell's now got Charles Leclerc. George Russell's up to, well, he was up to P2. He's now back down to P3. He's now back up to P2. George Russell has got Charles Leclerc. So George Russell is absolutely flying.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
There we go then. We've won the Italian Grand Prix.
Good job, gents. Good job.
We've won at Monza. Pierre Gasly got driver of the day. You're having a fucking laugh. Where did bloody Gasly finish then?
At long last, can grab a podium and a podium for victory. Hulkenberg wins.
And it's always good, Crofty, to get that momentum on your side, and it's really good for your confidence as well. The more confident you are, the further that can take you.
What a day it's been for Formula One, and what a day it's been for these three drivers. Time for the podium celebrations. Time for our drivers to celebrate. And the top step awaits for Nico Hulkenberg. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Right, so we've won the Italian Grand Prix. What this means in terms of the championship. We've now got a 97-point gap to Lando Norris. 107 to Max Verstappen, 129 to Oscar Piastri. For the constructors, we're now down to 26 points for Kick Sauber, so we are catching McLaren, and we're catching them quick. But again, I'm the only driver in Sauber that's scoring points, which doesn't surprise me. I'm just a little bit sceptical why like McLaren, Mercedes, Red Bull and Ferrari haven't come in for me. that's what I'm a little bit concerned about, if I'm being really honest. Like, I would have thought one of the big teams would have had a secret meeting with me, and all I've had so far is RB and RB, was it Williams? I can't remember the other team I had a secret meeting with. Alpine, sorry. So it's Alpine and RB. No disrespect, I don't want to go to neither of them. Yeah, I know one or more components need. I know I need to do my components now. Actually. I am going to have to take a grid penalty. Here we've got Azerbaijan next, so we'll do the practice sessions, and we'll do the qualifying. But then I am going to get off because I'm going to go and get something to eat. So no matter where I qualify for the race, I am going to be starting quite far back. Because I have got to take a grid penalty for component changes. Can I 1v1 you in F1? I'm literally just about to get off and go and have some tea, because I haven't eaten literally like all day. I'm literally just about to do qualifying, and then I'm literally about to get off because I haven't like eaten today. So I mean, if you want, the only way you'll be able to join in an F1 with me, we do open lobbies on a weekend. So we do open lobbies normally on a Saturday afternoon. Yeah, I tell you what, after I've done my Lewis Hamilton career tomorrow afternoon, like, jump on quickly, and then I'll give you a 1v1 quickly after tomorrow. After I finished my Hamilton live stream off tomorrow. That sound like a plan? Yeah, that's fine. You can be Max. That's absolutely fine. Right, 8,630 resource points for Season 2. Well, I'm going to do the Azerbaijan qualifying. I'm literally then getting off. I'm really surprised the big four teams haven't come in for me yet. Like, I'm really, really surprised. Like, I've been offered RB and I've been offered Alpine, but I've got no interest in joining any of them. So I don't know what to do. If this career goes tits up because of the game, I'm going to be really annoyed. And if I do qualify on pole, I know I'm not going to start on pole because I've had to take a grid penalty.
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
Good job.
With
Well, we
qualifying
have got
wrapped
pole
up now, we have our grid
position
lineup for the big
Azerbaijan
race
Grand Prix.
tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what...
We are going to be starting for quite far back because we have taken a grid penalty. Right, and that sums up your stream for today. So we got second in Hungary, we won the Dutch Grand Prix at Zandvoort, we've won the Italian Grand Prix at Monza, so you've got 2 P1s and 1 P2. We're on the verge of winning the Drivers' World Championship. We could win it in Azerbaijan if results go our way and we win the race and we come back from at least back of the grid. And then hopefully, at the end of the Hulkenberg career, McLaren, Mercedes, Red Bull and Ferrari will all be there. If they're not, we have wasted our time yet again on this career where we don't get a driver into a better team. I hope that doesn't happen. Knowing it's happened once, twice, it could happen again. So let's see what happens from tomorrow's stream. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon, Lewis Hamilton career, season 4 with McLaren. Be there tomorrow, about 1:45, 2 o'clock. We'll be live again. We will have, I think we've got the Italian Grand Prix. I think we've got the Dutch one. And I think again we've got Hungary. I think we've got the Italian Grand Prix, Azerbaijan, and I think Singapore. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to check tomorrow's schedule. But I'm going to leave you there for today. Thank you for all tuning in. Thank you for all the likes. Welcome to all the brand new followers, and thank you for the gifts as well. It's very much appreciated. Back tomorrow, F125 of our Lewis Hamilton career, season 4 with McLaren. Stay safe, be nice, be kind to each other. You're all legends, you're all legendary. See you all on the next one.